Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to another Monday edition of the On The Go show with Jacob and James. On The Go with Jacob and James, the official title of this podcast.
Weekend report?
Yes, this is the Monday Weekend Report edition of the show. This is our Monday show, obviously, in the name. We get together, we talk about our weekends and what we got going on in our daily lives. So without further ado, James, how have you been?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
Ready to start the week again. I was tired last week.
Yeah?
I was really, really tired. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I can't sleep. And then in the middle of the day, all of a sudden, I just fall asleep. Like, I swear I'm turning into an old man. I'm 34 years old, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
So I'm starting to take cat naps now a lot more. Like, I'm like,
hey, cat naps are good, man.
No, they're not.
No,
cat
they're
naps
not.
suck. Because you sometimes, if you go to sleep too late, then you might wake up super, super early, and then you can't fall asleep again.
Oh, yeah?
So that part sucks.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, I know it's true. Obviously, you don't have this problem, obviously.
No, well, yeah, no, because I've gotten it down to like 30-minute naps.
30 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not even about the napping anymore. It's just about peace and quiet.
Well, you set an alarm, don't you?
No, not when I come home, like not in the middle of the day. In the
Oh.
morning, of course. I have like an hour's worth of alarms.
But when you come home, you got to make food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you don't really have time to take naps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Unlike some people living a single life, we tend to, when I go home, I have like a keg of beer. And I just flop out on the couch and just have like one of those, what you call those things? The white beater.
Yeah.
Watching TV with the clicker and just fall asleep.
What the heck?
That's why I imagine myself doing this sometime when I fall asleep. So, but other than that, yeah, everything's been good, man. How everything been going on with you?
Yeah, everything's been really good. Trying to think. Did anything happen over the weekend? I don't think so. I think we had a pretty chill weekend this weekend.
For once, you had a chill weekend.
Yeah, man.
No going to slick willies.
No, we didn't. I haven't done any pool this week. I'm off 1 week, but that's okay. Oh, that's my computer.
Oh, okay.
I still want to play more pool. I just didn't get a chance to go last week. I got kind of busy with some other things. Yeah. I did order because I have the custom pool stick where I have it's not a custom pool stick. I found one of those pool sticks where you screw them in or whatever, and that obviously sparked my interest in getting into pool and learning a lot more about pool. But there's these little joint caps that you can get on the connecting ends.
Connected.
So it's supposed to like protect the bottoms or the middle of the pool stick a lot more. So when you have it disconnected, you have something to protect it from, I guess, getting dirty or whatever. So I bought one of those to like add to the pool stick to kind of clean it up a little bit better and whatnot. So, and it just came in today, actually. That's
what the box that was sitting outside.
Yeah, that's what the box is. Also, there's like a vinyl record frame because I have some vinyl records, but I don't have like a way to display them. So I bought this frame from Amazon where it's basically you put it up on the wall and you open it like forward, if you know what I mean. It comes open like a display case, so you can interchange them.
Oh, okay.
So if you get bored of looking at one record cover, you can just change it out with another one.
That is dope. What made you want to get that?
Just want to put up the record
For a guy that says he don't have enough room to put everything.
Yeah, I know. Well, on the walls. It goes on the walls.
I mean, looking at it now, do you have enough room to put it?
Yeah. Because I have my record player over here along this wall, so I'm just gonna put it up on there.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Around the wall right there.
I didn't know you had vinyls.
Yeah, well, exactly. I don't.
What type of vinyls do you have?
I think I have like a couple AC/DCs. I have like an Alice Cooper. I have a Beatles. I was given a Beatles, the Sgt. Pepper's album. Mm-hmm. So I have a few different albums I can put up. No, not Nirvana.
Oh, I was about to say like how much you want for that one.
No.
Oh man.
No Nirvana. I missed out on the Nirvana wave. I don't know. I've tried listening to Nirvana. I just can't really get into them.
You don't like Pearl Jam?
No.
Oh man. God, man.
No.
You don't like Pearl Jam?
No.
You missed out on Pearl Jam.
I mean,
Nirvana.
the only Pearl Jam songs I really know are what, Jeremy?
Yeah.
And then the one about the car crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the only ones I know.
God, man, you missed out on the 90s, man. That was no Smashing Pumpkins.
No Smashing Pumpkins, no.
Man.
I know. It's sad. But, It is what it is.
How many do you have?
What, records?
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe 10 or 10. So.
So basically, you have vinyls of just 80s rock.
It varies. I have some newer stuff too. I have older stuff, newer stuff. I have like a Modest Mouse record, and then I have some like My Chemical Romance records. I think that's as new as it gets. I don't know. I haven't looked at them in a while. So, but I do. I just want to put them up and display them. What I want to get is like one of those boxes that you have, and you can just slide them in. Because the way I have them stored now is I have them stored flat, and you're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to be standing up. So. I'm not a very good vinyl record keeper.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna never play it. Like if you do,
yeah. I mean, because I tried playing them before, but then they skip or like it'll get into a thing where it skips and it's just like, what? This isn't fun to listen to.
No, it's not.
I gotta fix this.
God, that sucks.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But the one now I know what to get you for your birthday. Now more vinyls.
Yeah, vinyls. That'll be nice. Yeah. Vinyls are like books. Maybe not books. I don't know.
They pretty much are. Because I mean, look, I used to collect books like crazy.
Yeah.
But ever since I started moving from place to place, it was just kind of simple. Like, I kind of had to let go of a lot of books and stuff.
Right, yeah.
So,
You know the thing about collecting stuff is it's fun to collect things until you get too much of that thing. Mm-hmm. And then you have to stop collecting that thing and collect another thing. Because I used to collect coffee mugs, right? When I first started getting into the radio and stuff, I would buy my coffee mugs and I would take my coffee mug and it felt cool. But now I just have way too many mugs. I just have too much variety of mugs.
Look, my sister's the same way. She is a little bit of a pack rat. Yeah, like, I will admit. It's like living with her is just like it's like living with a hoarder. It's like living in a trap house.
Wow,
it's that bad. Yeah, it's really that bad. I was like, goodness gracious. She's not messy.
Yeah,
but it's messy enough to the point where it's like, can we kind of move some of this, please? Yeah. And they're like, do you really need this many mugs?
Yeah.
No one needs that many mugs. You only drink 1 cup of coffee.
Exactly.
You don't drink 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah. I mean, I get a couple because you want variety sometimes. But then after a while, you're just like, there's a mug in the back of the cabinet that you haven't seen in years.
Yeah.
Because
you're
never going to get there. Yeah.
Okay, so what are you on when it comes to collectible cups? Like movie cups or?
I used to have some. But then I ended up like giving them away or tossing them out or something because I never used them. They were just these big, like 32-ounce cups, 48-ounce cups, and I'm just like, I'm never drinking out of these.
So you make me feel bad now because I still collect them.
Yeah,
I still have my Jurassic Park one,
right,
from Jurassic World. What's that? I think Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, Fallen Kingdom.
Oh, Fallen Kingdom.
Big popcorn bucket.
Yeah,
I still have the Batman.
Yeah,
which I'm never getting rid of that one because that one was like,
it was like all textured and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
That was pretty badass. So that one I'm not letting go. Yeah. Which one do I have? I have Doctor Strange.
Oh.
Yeah. Came like the little
original one?
No, the one from the multiverse.
I see.
And it came like the little mini figurine on top of it. That was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to stop collecting them too because it's just like I'm never gonna use this for anything.
And you're not gonna resell them.
You're not gonna resell them.
You think you are.
Yeah.
But you never get around to it. I used to collect movie posters, and I have some from like pre-pandemic when like movies. You know how movies got pushed back?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I have some with the original dates they were supposed to come out. And I was like, oh, this would be great if I sell it one day. I'm never going to sell it.
No,
I'm
not
going to go through the process of trying to sell a movie poster.
Like, what you going to do? eBay and trying to sell like, hey, anybody want a poster? I got a movie poster from such and such a year.
Exactly. And I think I gave a couple away to some people who would sell them. Just be like, hey, if you want to sell this, take it.
Some other people that's like pack rats.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so true story. I remember when I was in Michigan. I went over to this guy's house. And he was like one of those souvenir collectors.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when you watch these certain movies where you see people collect memorabilia, you kind of get scared. Because you kind of... I was expecting to see like a creepy ass, one of those creepy basements. Yeah. Because in Michigan, they have basements. They don't have attics.
Right.
Everyone has basements. So I go down there, and this guy has like memorabilia from way back in the day. Football memorabilia, basketball memorabilia from the 80s and 70s. And it was cool. And he also had movie memorabilia. He had like a little scar from Ghost. Whoopi Goldberg. It's like, how did you get this? Like, that's such a random thing. Whoopi Goldberg scarf from Ghost. He also had Ghostbusters, the little Slimer, one of the little Slimer Ecto toys. And he just had a whole bunch of stuff. He had like a mannequin, which I'm always creeped out by mannequins and dummies and trans.
Right.
Like I don't know about you, but I'm always creeped out by those.
Right.
So when I see those things just sitting up somewhere, I'm just like, I don't want this. I don't want to see that nowhere near. So I always get turned off immediately when I see that stuff.
Yeah, I get that.
Because it's in movies.
Creepy, yeah.
It's creepy. It's kind of like seeing Chucky just sitting up in the just looking at you.
Yeah, I don't get how people have Chucky dolls.
I know you don't.
It's too close. I don't care if it's not alive or what.
What if you put a mask over it and just kind of just say like, so he sits in the corner?
That's even worse.
Like, what if,
you forget about him, and then one day he's not there.
What was the Annabelle? Like Annabelle, are you scared of that too?
Not as much. I think Chucky is like the most creepy.
So what if we was to put you in a room by yourself with you and Chucky? How'd that go?
I mean, it's on site.
Just
like
by
I
yourself.
would rip it apart. Like I don't care.
Okay, you got this for less than $1 million. Okay, how about $1 million? $1 million. You have to sit there, eye to eye, you and Chucky in a room by yourself, lock the door.
I don't think I could do it.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would. I think it would also just be cathartic for me to rip it apart.
Yeah.
Just like childhood fears dismantling.
What if he had like a little small knife in his hand too?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I don't care.
See, I think that's kind of cute. Like the little small hands he holding like a little knife.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so cute.
That's what everyone else in those movies thought too. And
yeah. And he just started.
They got.
They got. Yeah. Because you know why? Because he's cute.
Exactly.
That's how he gets away with it.
Exactly.
I'm trying to let go of a lot of memorabilia. And seeing that guy in Michigan, that really told me like, yeah, I gotta stop collecting stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, and DVDs. I'm scared to stop collecting DVDs because, as we know, we're gonna start phasing those out.
Yeah, well, certain stores are trying to, right?
Yeah, and pretty soon, by next year, they probably won't even have any.
Right.
So I'm scared of that. So I don't know how much I want to keep collecting that because once stuff goes to Netflix, that's lost media.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. Right.
I really want to keep collecting those.
Yeah.
But I know I'm gonna move again. And the last time I moved, I had a tub full of DVDs.
Yeah, I still do.
Full of DVDs.
I have like a tub, or it's one of those like under the bed like clothes drawers that you're supposed to use. I have one filled with DVDs, and I have a cabinet filled with DVDs still. And I don't buy DVDs very often anymore either. It's like if I really like the movie, I'll buy it, or if I find a steelbook of a movie I like, I'll buy it because I like the steelbooks. Those are really cool to me.
Well, those are the best ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Those are the collector's pieces.
Those are collector pieces, yeah.
So I try to buy those. If I see one of a movie that I enjoy, not like random steelbooks. Maybe I should, but
I mean, because Best Buy was the main ones that were doing it.
You're right, but I noticed Walmart's got a bunch of them too.
Yeah, they probably just sent them over there to Walmart and just send them over there to Walmart.
Probably so, because I went to a Walmart, I think sometime last week or so, and they had a bunch of steelbooks. Yeah. It surprised me. It was like a couple rows of steelbooks, and that was unexpected from Walmart.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if Walmart is probably like the last place that's standing that has DVDs and Blu-rays.
Yeah.
I think Target, I went to Target and they started to phase it out.
Are they?
It's like, no, man.
Yeah, that's a shame.
That sucks, man. But yeah.
I mean, on one hand, I do enjoy the digital media because as far as like clutter, having things around, it is nicer to be like, oh, cool, I can have everything, in one spot, and it's not really taking up room. But on the other hand, we're finding out that they're like PlayStation or Netflix or whoever hosts these things, once the contract runs out, it's gone. And I know like PlayStation, it's not movies, but still PlayStation, they're digital games. I think they lost a contract with one of the game companies and they removed the game from the PlayStation Network. And even though people had the game bought and downloaded on their system, it disappeared. Or something, I think Amazon, like you can buy stuff off of, like digitally off of Amazon, and they lost a contract. And so the seasons of TV shows or the movies that some people had just went away.
That's what I'm talking about. That's lost media, and that sucks, man. That sucks because you pay for this stuff and you expect to keep having it.
Yeah.
Even WWE, they said they're gonna stop doing DVDs now.
Yeah.
Because they got the Peacock.
Yeah.
And they just cut a deal with Netflix now.
I saw that the other day.
Which is a big deal.
Yeah.
Because just think, if WWE can do that,
I mean, anybody can.
Anybody can. Studios are gonna start doing that. NFL, NBA, all these places might start doing it, and they might cutting deals with these streaming services. And you know what that means? Once that happens, whoop.
It's
subscriptions
new cable.
go up. Yeah, your subscription goes up.
Yeah, it's just new cable. That's all it is. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, because I don't even have TV like that. I just have Fire Stick.
Yeah.
You know, the only time I watch TV is for like ESPN.
Right.
And they played this commercial with Ice-T and Vivica Fox. You ever seen this Car Shield commercial?
Car Shield?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so the theme of it is kind of like Law and Order.
Oh,
so
really?
it's supposed to like played off real serious, and they are giving it their all.
That's
and it's
funny.
like this 30-second, they give it their all, man. This 30-second commercial.
That's better than the State Farm commercials with Ludacris and
Oh,
some other
man.
celebrity.
Yeah, I hate those
Or
too.
Jimmy Fallon, that's who it was.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon. That's a random ass parent too.
So dumb commercials.
But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you get a chance, you got to watch that Car Shield commercial. They are giving it their all. Ice-T.
It's Car Shield?
Car Shield.
Okay.
They are giving it their all. It's like, we got to, if he would have just applied for Car Shield, he would have had it. Poor guy. And it's like, it is so cringy, but it's so funny.
Man.
I wonder how much money they got for this stuff, man. It's like, that's crazy to me.
I mean, because they all have talent fees.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, for the commercial, it's going to be pretty high.
And Vivica, I mean, she hasn't acted anything worth good in a long time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Ice-T is really doing much either.
No, Ice-T doesn't do anything with Law and Order.
Yeah.
That's all. All his money and royalties are all tied up in Law and Order.
Yeah.
Probably some of his career, his rap career back in the 90s, but that's about it. Like that's all that's tied up in.
Bye. All right, James. In my hand, I want to introduce a new segment, first of all. In my hand, I have this deck of cards called Hypotheticals, 50 questions for insane conversations. And that's exactly what it is. It's just a bunch of hypothetical questions. And I thought it would be fun for us to play it every once in a while on the show. I think it'll be a nice segment. It's conversational. We can have a nice conversation about it. And then it's also a little self-aggrandizing, I suppose, because a few years ago, I had tried to make a podcast with this. Like, I was going to have guests come in, and I was going to do this back and forth with them over these questions. And something called COVID-19 came around and kind of took that away.
Swept all that out, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And it was about this time that we were trying it 4 years ago. So let's hope this doesn't cause another pandemic. But
I hope not.
But I thought it would be fun for you and I to play it, or me to play it with you.
Okay.
And I thought it would be, it would just be neat. It'll spin off some conversations. We'll see how it goes. And if it's fun and if we enjoy it, we can do it every now and then. It doesn't have to be a mainstay, but I think it'll be a cool segment. So without further ado, I'm gonna pick a card.
All right.
And I'm gonna read you the situation, and we're gonna have a conversation about it.
He's picking, he's switching, he's picking, he's swapping it, he's guiding it.
I know you can't really shuffle these.
They're you can't really shuffle those at all.
I'm trying not to look.
Yeah.
Like there's words on both ends. But so what I pulled was the Cannibal's Quandary.
Oh boy.
All right. I'm gonna try to narrate this as best I can.
Let's see what you got.
You are in a plane crash in the Andes Mountains. Not unlike those people from the movie Alive, or I suppose like the 1972 Uruguayan rugby team who experienced this situation in reality. As such, you will be forced to consume the human flesh of the people who died on the impact. This will be a terrible experience, but it is the only way for you to survive. Fortunately, you did not know any of the victims personally. Now, the question is, would you rather eat a dead baby, or would you rather eat a dead elderly person? Would gender play a role in the selection process, and how much would it bother you if this meat turned out to be delicious?
Oh man, that's
so right off the bat, morals is a huge.
That's tough, because I feel like if I was to eat an elderly person, they don't have much body on them,
right?
They don't have much skin on them, so it's like eating ribs. It's like eating Papa's ribs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been to Papa's. Like their ribs have no meat on it.
I haven't had the ribs before.
That's pretty much what an old person looks
really?
like. Yeah. So they have no meat on them. I don't want to eat a baby. I
don't think you could, right? Because
I just can't.
That's I don't know. That's pushing it.
That's pushing it. Like at least with an old person, I can just bash them over the head with a
well, they're already dead, right?
They're already dead.
They died on impact.
Yeah, they already died on impact.
Even the baby, but still, the baby is like
yeah, I'm good on that one.
Yeah,
gender probably would play a role.
You think so?
Yeah, gender would probably play a role. If this was like a man, I could probably eat him a lot more than I can eat a woman. Yeah.
You think so?
I'm leave the private part alone. I'm leave the penis alone. I don't let that go.
Just give that to somebody else.
Yeah, even though it probably has like the most meat on it.
You're like, hey, you
so,
can.
Yeah.
Will it? Would it?
Would it? Yeah, it should. It should. Hey, man, it depends.
I mean,
it depends.
We're trying to be a family show here, but I imagine.
Oh, this is not a family show at all.
I imagine it would be a little.
No, this is not all. If this is what you thought.
This is pushing the limits of NSFW for us, but I imagine it would be chewier than you would expect it to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I leave it alone.
A lot of cartilage down there. You know what I mean?
It depends. Okay, so what age of elderly are we talking about? You talking about 80s, 60s, 70s?
Well, let's look up.
Let's take it to Google.
What is considered elderly?
I know they're gonna probably say 60.
I'm gonna say it's probably 65.
Yeah, you could be right. And look at who's on have 65 or older. Yeah.
Okay. That's elderly, 65 and older. So you're looking anybody from 65 to 115 or.
I mean, they probably got some meat on them, right?
Yeah, I would think a 65-year-old. There are, because age is a weird thing, right? Not everyone ages the same. It's not a linear process. Like there are people who are in their 80s who look like they're still 50.
Yeah.
There are people who are in their 50s who look like they're almost 80.
Yeah. So, I've seen it. They work out pretty good.
So I think if you get like a good 65-year-old person who's worked out and maintained a healthy lifestyle, you can get some good meat off that person.
You got a luck of the draw though. That's a luck of the draw.
That's a luck of the draw. Also, it doesn't say exactly why you're on this plane and where you're heading and who's on this plane.
Exactly. Like, what if I'm headed to the Bahamas or something?
I don't know. You crashed in the mountains, so I don't think you're going to the Bahamas.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, I don't even know if you're trying to get to the mountains at all. You might just be flying over, and that's where you crashed. Yeah. So, kind of depends on who we think is on this plane.
Okay, so if we're in the mountains, will there be like cougars?
There could be cougars.
Can I just eat the cougars?
There could be wolves. Well, yeah, but you got to eat the human first, apparently.
I know. It's like, I know you got to go according to that, but it's like, do I have the heart to just really eat a human being?
Right. You know, this card doesn't give you a time frame either. So it could be you crashed, and due to all the excitement of surviving the crash, you were just hungry.
Yeah.
You were just, I survived, now I'm starving. There's no animals around, but there's some people here. And already you throw your morals out the window. You're like, you know what, old person? You had it too good for too long.
Man, I just take a rock, bash him upside his head.
Well, they're already dead.
Well, yeah, they already did.
You're right.
See,
but
that's
you need
where
a sharp rock.
Yeah.
You need a sharp rock to cut them up.
See, that's where they mess up at. If they, I wish the question would have been phrased a little bit better than that. It's like, what if they were just alive? That would be a lot more easier.
They were just alive.
Yeah, there's a lot. I can just, like, right in the back of his head, and just eat them alive. But they already dead, so it's like, do I really want just a dead body?
Yeah. I would suppose you'd have to eat them on impact or just after impact, right? Because they're the most warm still.
They start decomposing.
You get rigor mortis, and then you get decomposition. Like, I mean, you can't wait a day or two to you know, just eat the person. You can't hunt for the cougar.
No,
because you got to take advantage of this fresh meat right here.
Oh man! So you got to find a knife to cut it open.
Yeah,
because you're not just gonna eat it right there.
No one's gonna have a knife. You're on a plane. They don't let you on the plane with those things.
This is just hard.
You got to search for the knife.
This is hard because you're not just gonna just take the finger and just eat it like eating a piece of chicken.
No,
that's
crazy.
So what are you gonna do? Like, this is a hard situation. This is crazy. This is sick.
You got to survive.
God,
this is survivability.
Of all the questions you pulled up, that's the one you pulled up.
I know, right? There.
God, man.
I was like, oh man.
I feel so sad. Can we do another one after this one?
Yeah, we can do another one.
Okay, cool.
But so the answer, your answer
is
old person.
Old person.
Gender kind of plays a role.
For
certain parts.
Yeah.
And yeah, what was and how much? Oh, that's the third part. How much would it bother you if it turned out to be delicious? What if you ate this old person? It was the best meat you've had. I'd
probably kill myself afterwards, so it probably wouldn't matter. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm probably just gonna kill myself.
You just ate a person to survive, and then you're just like, you know what?
Because you know what? It was so good. I don't want my life to be headed down.
You want to go off on a high?
Yeah, I don't want to go off like Hannibal Lecter and just. My origin of a Hannibal Lecter is me.
You're just gonna...
Yeah, then it just goes on to I start eating human beings for a living.
You're just going to have the most delicious meal you've ever had, and then you're going to take yourself out.
I'm just going to probably take myself out.
Not going to tell anybody about it.
No.
You're not going to be like, hey, the secret is...
They'll find out once they do the autopsy on me.
Yeah.
They'll find out then. That's all good.
You'd be like, oh man, poor James couldn't live with himself. He ate a person. In reality, it's the best meal you've had.
Yeah.
And you're like, nope, that's it. I'm out.
I'll just probably take myself out.
All right. Well, that's not a. There's
morbid,
no wrong answers here.
It's a morbid story, isn't it? It's morbid, ain't it?
It is morbid, but there's no wrong answers.
All right, let's see what you got.
You want to do another one?
I want to do another one.
All right, let me halfway shuffle this.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll try to pull from the middle.
Yeah, because I think the middle got some of the good stuff.
Yeah. All right. I think one of these had a picture on it. That was weird. All right. So this one is The Kidnapper.
Okay.
You were kidnapped by a diabolical but completely honest madman. He locks you in an empty attic where the temperature is 100 degrees. Your feet and hands are tied together. There is no food or water. After 24 excruciating hours, the madman opens the attic door and enters with 3 glasses of ice water on a serving tray. He takes an eyedropper and squirts a colorless, odorless liquid into one of the glasses. This is poison, he tells you. He then blindfolds you. When he removes the blindfold, 30 seconds later, there is a drinking straw in each of the water glasses. But you have no idea which glass contains the poison. Feel free to have a refreshing sip of water, he says. Of course, if you select the glass that contains the poison, you will be dead within 90 minutes. And, just so you know, I promise to release you from this attic in 48 hours. He then laughs maniacally and exits the attic, locking the door behind him. What do? Do you gamble and drink, or do you try to wait out the madman?
I want to say gamble and drink.
Really?
Yeah.
I was not expecting that answer. I thought you were just going to be like, I would wait the 48 hours.
Damn that. This is another one of those cases where I like to drink anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I probably could wait the 48 hours too.
Yeah.
As long as there's a drink involved. Like, as long as there's like a drink involved too. So, what would you do?
I would probably wait out the 48 hours.
See, that's because you have patience.
I would wait it out. I'd be
because
like,
you have great patience.
Yeah. I mean, 90 minutes.
90 minutes, man.
That's also a long time to just wait to find out if you're going to die. That's a long ass time,
man. Let me go ahead and gamble and go get that drink, man. Let me go. Yeah, right there. Right there. Yeah. Let me go get give me the dice. Let's go, man. Let's gamble. Bring the drinks home, too.
You know, in actuality, it's probably not, none of it's probably poison.
No,
right?
I know it's not.
Yeah. He's probably just toying with you.
Yeah, it's the mind.
Yeah.
Messing with you in your mind.
Yeah, because he's a madman. You don't know what he's going to do.
So the whole night for that 90 minutes, you're going to be waiting there and just pacing back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, can you trust him to let you go at the end of it anyway?
No, you can't. So
you know what you do? You wait the 48 hours, you wait for him to come back, and you splash the water in his face. And the poison kills him an hour and a half after that.
Yeah, sure. I'll be like, yeah, this poison sure is good, ain't it? Oh, man. Poison, huh? Okay. I don't know. I'm always been that type of person. You got to show me. You got to show me what you're back.
So you want to play mind games with him? Yep. You'll be like, you know what? You got to prove to me that's poison.
Prove it.
You drink it first.
You drink it. Nah, you got to show me. You got to show me better than you can tell me.
Yeah.
That mental mind, that mental game, don't play with me.
Yeah.
That doesn't do anything to me. I'm crazy. I'm crazy as a fire. I'm crazy as the madman.
As a man.
Yeah. The madman gonna end up being scared of me.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh man, I ain't the one to mess with. I like this game, man.
Yeah.
I like this. So yeah, that's my answer.
All right. I would just wait out the 48 hours, but you want to play the game with them.
Yeah, let's play.
I see.
Yeah, let's play. Let's play, Daddy. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, I like this game, man. We definitely gonna do this a lot more often.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
The hypothetical segment.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fun.
I like this.
It's fun. So that's all I got today.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait.
All right, that's fine.
We're gonna wait. Let's play another one.
Yeah, let's
do 3. Let's do it. I got enough of these things.
Yeah. So we're not gonna do it all the time anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Let's do it.
Well, your shuffling game is.
I can't shuffle these cards, James. You see how big these things are?
If the people listening could see who you shuffling these cards, it's something. It is something.
It's not even shuffling.
It is a mess. Like library cards.
That's what they are.
Like the little things you put like the little library card in the back of the book. That's exactly what it looks like.
The date that you checked it out.
The date that you checked it out.
Back in? Ooh, okay. You might like this one. All Canadian football future. It's football.
It's Canadian football, but okay.
Someone builds an optical portal that allows you to see a vision of your own life in the future. It's essentially a crystal ball that shows a randomly selected image of what your life will be like in 20 years. You can only see into this portal for 30 seconds. When you finally peer into the crystal, you see yourself in a living room 2 decades older than you are today. You are watching a Canadian football game, and you are extremely happy. You are wearing a Canadian Football League CFL jersey. Your chair is surrounded by books and magazines that promote the CFL, and there are CFL pennants covering your walls. You are alone in the room, but you are gleefully muttering about historical moments in Canadian football history. It becomes clear that, for some unknown reason, you have become obsessed with Canadian football, and this future is static and absolute. No matter what you do, this future will happen. The optical portal is never wrong. The destiny cannot be changed. The next day, you are flipping through television channels and randomly come across a pre-season CFL game between the Toronto Argonauts and the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Knowing your inevitable future, do you now watch it?
Oh, that's a good one. First of all, I must have married someone from Canada.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way. For me to love Canadian football. I have watched Canadian football before.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
Is it football, or is it like
it's
soccer?
football? It's football, but
Okay.
it's just a little bit different.
Okay.
Different rules, stuff like that. Knowing my future, that depends. Like, where am I sitting? Like, am I sitting in the house by myself, or sitting next to a couple? Am I sitting next to my future wife?
Well, see, it doesn't tell you that.
Yeah, it's like, come on. If not, then I'm just gonna change the channel and put on American football. American football.
All it says is you are watching Canadian football and you are extremely happy.
This is America.
You could be with your wife. You could be with other people.
If I'm with my
wife,
wife,
you're happy about it.
You know why? It's because I live in Canada and away from America. I live in,
Yeah.
I have a Canadian hottie wife, which Canadian women are hot.
Yeah.
So shout out to them if they're listening to the podcast. I love Canadian women, so that's probably a reason why I'm very happy more than anything.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah.
What if there was a dark twist to why you're happy? What if you're not actually happy because you're watching Canadian football? You're just happy because at some point you got hit over the head with something.
Got cyanide or something like that, and you got drugged into it.
Yeah.
Tied up.
Like you somehow got knocked over the head, and now for whatever reason you have an obsession with Canadian football.
Creepy. It's a very creepy story. Well, okay.
It was the madman. The madman
with
the water. He knocked you over the head.
So the madman.
You survived.
I survived. Oh, okay. Oh, I know how we can do this.
Yeah.
So the madman found out that I love Canadian football. He put me on a plane, flew me over the mountains. I was able to control the plane. We crashed, and also resorted into my death of me having to eat a person and end up killing myself.
Okay, so that's how you want to take it.
Yeah.
You want to take it from you become a Canadian football fan.
Okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah.
Then you got kidnapped by a madman,
mm-hmm.
and then you survived his wicked drinking game,
mm-hmm.
and he puts you on a plane to the mountains, which you somehow hijacked and crashed for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know how. I couldn't control the plane.
And then you ate the most delicious meal you have ever had.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's very controversial, and then you just killed yourself.
I just killed myself.
That's how you want to go out on this.
Yep, that's how I want to go out.
That's how you want to piece this whole story together.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
that's my future.
That's your future.
That's the future that needs to be shown. What? That's good, right? That's good.
That was the future is what you make it, James.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All these cards are my future. Yeah.
That was good. That was a good way to tie everything together, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Still doesn't explain how you became into Canadian football.
Yeah.
So maybe you did get married to a hot Canadian wife.
Gotta watch the prequel.
And now
gotta watch the prequel movie for that one. Gotta watch the prequel to get that one.
All right. Well, maybe next time we'll come up with a prequel.
Yeah, maybe we'll come up with a prequel.
That was good. That was actually really fun.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I think that's good. We do 3, and we try to tie it together.
Yeah.
That's the hypothetical segment, I think. Hey, that's all I got today. That's all you got today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, if you enjoyed listening to this and you want to tell us your thoughts, you can email us at onthegopod2023@gmail.com. You can find us on Instagram at Jacob and James, On the Go with Jacob and James, all one word. You can find James on Instagram at
James9794.
You can find me on Instagram at jacobdowntown.audio. And we now have a YouTube channel, and we are posting our full podcast episodes on the YouTube. We are posting show segments on our YouTube. We
doing pretty good too, Ed, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah.
But we will have playlists with reviews or, certain segment types. And, we're really trying to pick up on YouTube. So if you want to go follow us there, it's On the Go with Jacob and James. Again, all one word. And, if you're listening to us on Spotify, just check out that Q&A section. We have a question. Please leave us an answer. Maybe we'll read them one day if we get enough of them. Outside of that, I hope you enjoyed the introduction of the hypothetical segment. And that's it for this Monday, man. I'm on the go. You're on the go.
We're all on the go.
We're all on the go. Talk to you later.
Bye.